Title of the story: The Wolf and the Grapes, a tale of envy and discontent. Once upon a time, in a forest near a village, there lived a wolf named Wolfie. Wolfie was very hungry and searched the forest for food every day. One day, he found a beautiful vineyard. The grapes hanging from the vines looked very tasty, and his mouth began to water. Wolfie tried to reach the grapes but couldn't. He jumped and jumped but couldn't get to them.
He became very angry and frustrated, feeling like the grapes were teasing him as he jumped.
His paws slipped on a ripe grape that had fallen on the ground. He slid across the ground, getting his fur stained with grape juice. He got up, laughed at his own clumsiness, but then became angry again. Just then, a wise old owl perched on a nearby tree called out to Wolfie, "Why are you so upset, my dear Wolfie? You can't have everything you want in life." Wolfie replied, "Oh, wise owl, my taste buds are doing the tango just thinking about those juicy grapes. I must have them, or my tail will droop with disappointment." The owl said, "Instead of wasting your time trying to get something you can't have, why not look for something else to eat? The forest is full of berries and other fruits that are easy to reach." But Wolfie refused to listen. A rabbit hopped by and said, "Hi Wolfie, why are you so grumpy? Come and eat some carrots with me." But Wolfie said, "No, I want grapes." A squirrel chimed in, "Wolfie, I have some delicious nuts to share. Would you like some?" But Wolfie said, "No, I only want grapes." A deer approached him and said, "Wolfie, I have some tasty leaves to share. Would you like some?" But Wolfie said, "No, I only want grapes." Wolfie tried again to reach the grapes, his eyes fixed longingly on the juicy fruit. He jumped higher than before, but still couldn't reach. He tried again and again, his hunger and frustration growing with each failure. Finally, he exclaimed, "This time I will eat those grapes." But he couldn't reach them. Everyone looked at him, and he felt embarrassed. His face turned red with shame, and he looked down at his paws. "Well," he muttered, "now I don't want grapes anyway. They're probably sour." The owl watched Wolfie walk away, shaking her head. Wolfie was letting his unhappy feelings control him. Instead of finding happiness in the abundance of the forest, the owl flew down to the vineyard and plucked a juicy grape from the vine. She ate it happily, enjoying the sweet taste. Meanwhile, Wolfie continued his search for food, but everything he found seemed less appealing than the grapes. He finally settled for a handful of dry berries, but they didn't satisfy his hunger.
As the sun began to set, Wolfie curled up under a bush, his belly growling with hunger.
He realized too late that he had let his envy and discontent guide him, and now he was paying the price. Moral of the story: it's important to appreciate what you have and find happiness in the abundance around you, rather than wasting time and energy on things you can't have.